We're meeting them? Oh, I thought we just came to see the statue, guys.
Look at her.
I mean, I only have one face, but...
I'm a man!
Are you a fan of us?
Travel SSBD, brought to you by HSBC.
And we are back at the airport. It's like we never left at all.
Yeah.
This time around, we're going to Korea.
To Jeju! I'm so excited. Have you been to Jeju?
I have never been to Jeju, ever. So this is my first ever experience, and all thanks to the previous trip that we were on, which wasn't too long ago, we clocked in so many miles on our HSBC TravelOne Credit Card.
Yeah, speaking of which, do you think they actually booked a nice hotel for us?
So, not gonna lie, I don't really trust our crew. So, we went and booked our own hotel.
5-star bougie vibe.
No less. 5 stars.
And thanks to the HSBC TravelOne Credit Card, it allows us to redeem lots of rewards from various airlines and hotel partners.
Yeah. And not to mention, I did some shopping.
I
know it's very auntie of me, but essentials only.
Yeah.
And I forgot my neck pillow. It's Superman!
It's cute though, you won't lose it.
I will never lose it, but I'm gonna hide it though this way. As for Sonia, shall we go?
Yeah, let's go. Have some fun.
Upon landing, we were actually greeted with a surprise.
Oh my God!
John! Hi!
Are they old friends? Do they know each other?
This is my new friend, Ann Nicole.
Going in for a hug straight away.
Wait, he's our guide. Years ago, he brought us around Korea.
Okay.
And now he's back and he's like grown up. Where are we going first? Trick question.
He's really reliable, very handsome as well. Ooh.
He's standing right behind our producer right now.
He's like,
And he brought us to our very first location, which was...
a seafood restaurant.
So first order of business, apparently we're having breakfast.
Yes. And we're actually like right beside
By
some
the ocean.
ocean.
Please tell us, what are we eating?
Hopefully it's fresh.
It has to be. Did you smell that out there? It has to be fresh. The food, when it arrived, we were blown away by some of the local dishes that I've never tried before. Okay, this does not look like the uni that I'm used to.
I know.
It's cooked.
Yeah, right. It's so surprising when I look at this. It doesn't like scream out Korean food to me.
It doesn't. It actually is very different.
Ooh, the broth
First
is
bite.
very light.
It's interesting because I'm so used to like uni on a hand roll or like uni sashimi.
I think the one dish that we both really love would be the fish noodle. It's like sashimi.
And lots of vegetables. And when I posted about it on IG stories, a lot of my friends were like, I've never seen that dish before. Where are you having it at? I'm like, it's so good, only in Jeju.
If you ever come here, try this one.
No, I think this is definitely a star dish. So shortly after our amazing breakfast...
I feel like I might get blown away. Dolphins?
Oh, are they
Divers?
famous female divers? We're meeting them.
Are we meeting them
We're
too?
meeting the actual... Oh, I thought we just came to see the statue, guys. It is very iconic to Jeju. Female divers, which they call hanyo.
They're the sea ladies of Jeju, and they kind of make their living by diving down into the deep ocean and find seafood, and that would be their source of income. They seem like they know where to go.
They're so seasoned. So every time they duck down, sometimes it's about a minute, but you can actually hold it up to a few minutes if they've been doing it for many years. It's free diving.
And one amazing thing is that their skin is so good.
I think it's all the fresh uni that they're eating.
Speaking of which, we actually had a chance to try them.
We did. I have never seen uni up close like this before.
And it's still moving.
Eat?
Yeah, want to try?
For real? Like this? Wait, is it poisonous?
She literally like opened up the uni shell and just like scooped.
Use a spoon.
And it tasted like sea salty, no like rawness at all.
No fishiness.
Oh, it's so fresh.
소고기보다 비싼 거예요.
What's the most fun thing about diving?
돈 많이 버는 기분.
When you earn a lot of money.
For their family.
일하고 이거 와서 해가지고 돈벌이 되고.
Very respectable. Thank you for sharing. So they brought us to this campfire looking area that it used to be a changing area for the female divers. But as things progressed, they turned it into a campfire site to cook.
So that's what they did for us. They actually cooked some sea snails.
But they seasoned it with sesame oil and you can actually see it sizzling on top of the fire. It smelled so delicious.
So I think it was a privilege to be able to like experience that firsthand.
Oh! There's a clue. Subway core. I think it's the train.
Is it a train?
I think it's
Maybe
the
we're
train.
gonna take a train.
Okay, you know what? Just board the train and we'll find out. Where is
Let's
it?
go.
Let's go. I had no clue. I was like, what is it? We're taking a train to Busan? No, definitely not. Apparently the answer is around us.
Yes!
What do you mean? It turned out to be an underground shopping mall.
And it's kind of fashioned as like a subway station.
This was only the first store we went into and we already bought a bunch of stuff.
I feel like you're never leaving this
I was never going to leave, but it's easy to spend money when it's not yours. And there was so much skincare shopping to be done.
Look at her.
I mean, I only have one face, but I bought just about 180 pieces of face masks.
need maybe 200 lipstick.
Really?
Yeah.
You only have one pair of lips.
They need a new shade every single day.
I see, okay.
I'm sure you can relate.
Of course.
So the next morning we woke up bright and early and received our very first clue.
Oh, right on command!
Okay. Lightning McQueen.
Is it car racing? So it looks like we're right. So I think it's an indoor racing track.
Yes, we are here. And there's actually a ton of like young people here. So
Yes.
it's pretty hip and cool.
For now, I think we're going to head in and find out if we can join the F1 team.
Let's go.
So this apparently is like battle mode simulation. Why is it so tight?
This is real. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, I see a circle. Oh my god! No, okay,
Oh my god. Wait, no. What's happening?
This looks more like a roller coaster than anything else, guys.
Hey, I see you.
You do?
Yeah.
Wait, are you a man?
I'm a man.
I'm crashing into every possible barrier. I give up. So should I keep this mask? Is it a good look? Good look, right? Okay. I knew you would say that. They've also got really cool arcade games. My favorite, at least, was the one where you have to fit into the shapes.
Okay. Oh, look at you. Okay. Oh, okay. We need to jump. 1, 2, 3.
We didn't do that well. Blame the game, not us. But we also did bumper cars.
Yeah.
We didn't win that either. We also went on a giant swing.
Oh my god.
No, something fell! Guys, this requires so much force.
I kind of get it, but it's like I have no strength. We were both really ambitious because we need to at least slay this, but it's very difficult apparently.
I don't feel it going all the way up.
Push!
I can't. I'm afraid to say that neither one of us succeeded.
It could have been you.
Yeah, no, it wasn't though. When we said we would swing by a location, I didn't take it quite literally. Until now. Okay guys, after that incredible workout, we deserve a good meal.
Okay, cheers. Here you go.
Oh, there's a... I thought that was it, then we go home. Clean girl aesthetics.
What does this mean? Shall we dig in first?
Yeah, dig in first. Work later. Goodbye. My first guess was, oh, we're gonna go for some skincare experience. But plot twist, I think our producer thinks that
We'll be eating a lot of good food. Yes. So he was like, y'all need to detox. So we went to a famous place here in Jeju that is really iconic for their teas called 𝙏𝙧𝙖𝙬𝘍.
it is a hot favorite because you can get Jeju volcanic rock tea.
It's kind of like a little bit of an Earl Grey vibe,
Ooh.
and it's very aromatic.
We also bought a whole tray of matcha chocolates, which I haven't eaten. What happened to it?
Me too. Where is it? Oh, it's with John. He took it all.
Did you eat all the chocolate? Look at his face, that's guilty face. We discovered a little gem right outside 𝙏𝙧𝙖𝙬𝘍 Tea Museum, a van full of indie books. The person that actually started this entire business said that she's just doing it for passion. It's not at any set location every time.
Yeah.
She's just moving around.
And the books that she carries are actually like either vintage books or books written by indie writers and to support local people.
It's a book about food. Okay, I'm hanging on to this. Okay, you gotta find something too.
I think I saw something. I am dying over this.
You mean you're not gonna let your cat read it?
I can't. Why? She's deeply jealous.
This is a toxic relationship, get out. So apparently, just across the street from 𝙏𝙧𝙖𝙬𝘍, there's a huge tea plantation and that's how they get their tea. This is their secret to eternal youth and we found it.
So I feel like I'm detoxed and ready to explore the area. Take some nice photos, maybe.
We should. Actually, it's a very romantic place.
Yeah.
Too bad it's just the two of us. Morning! It's our final day in Jeju and the clues and the instructions are getting more and more vague. That's why Ann Nicole and I showed up in completely different vibes.
There's no clue? Producer says no clue.
There's no clue. Maybe he has no clue what's
Maybe
going
the
on.
no
also.
clue is actually the clue itself.
Let's
right?
ponder over that in the car.
Alright, let's go. Anyway, we went to this beautiful space where we tried on hanboks.
So previously, I did try on a hanbok with John actually, but we didn't really fully put it on. So this time around, we had the full experience.
It's supposed to take like 30 minutes to put on, but apparently Mia is pretty quick.
She has some of the most beautiful hanboks there, very vibrant colors, and you tried on a super princessy one.
Mine was the modern version.
Are you a fan? of us. And we even got driven to a photo spot. We went off to take some pictures by the seaside, take some moments we were like contemplating life, but actually just wondering what's for lunch. We wanted to go back to Mia's store to get our clothes back. To our surprise, it was closed. So we ended up having to go eat in our Hanboks.
Which is so interesting because people were just looking at us like it's another day.
So we're back to our normal selves. Wearing the hanbok did not guarantee us a Korean husband, so we changed back.
Seems like we're going for something a lot more chill.
The funny thing is no clue. See, I was just gonna say there were no clues today. Okay, let's have it. On a roll.
On a roll. What is this? It seems like we're in an outdoor space and there are lots of people doing some water sports.
Are we cycling?
We are?
Jeju is actually pretty famous for cycling. I was wondering when we're gonna do that.
Guys, I can't cycle. I'm sure you all know this already. You have to take the wheel for this.
What? Wait, then what are you gonna do?
Cheer you on.
Girl, she has to work her legs too. It looks like a really badass scooter. Are you ready?
I'm so excited. I don't know where we're going, but I trust my life in Son's hands. I felt like a dog/a little child. I feel so blessed to be a passenger princess. And she did really well though.
Whoa, sorry. A relaxing and enjoying ride. Not stressed at all. So where we're at is a beautiful mixture of giant windmills in the backdrop. The water is so clear here and we can see a lot of people playing around in the ocean. But at the same time, it is a weekday and I see so many locals still kind of out and about. So I guess they really got the work-life balance thing down. One thing that was really interesting, we got whisked off to a very famous black pork restaurant. The thing about it is we actually wanted to go when we just got here in Jeju, but the queue was so long and just before you think that, oh, we get special treatment because we're filming, no, we have to queue up as well. We waited a couple of hours for this. That's why we're a little silent right now because we have very high expectations for the 𝙏𝙧𝙖𝙫𝙚 pork. I'm going to try the first one with the salt.
Nice. How will you rate it?
You don't even need any seasoning.
I'm gonna try this one with bean paste and the wasabi as well. Oh my god. It's so juicy.
Are we going to finish all this? That was a great way to end off our final meal in Jeju.
Yeah, for sure.
This was my first time in Jeju. I've heard so much about it, about the scenery, and everything that they say is absolutely right. You know, there's a sense of serenity and tranquility when you get here.
The last time I've been here was like when I was in primary school. I still find that this island remains the same. They remain traditional in that sense. They appreciate the coastal life, nature. I feel like time passes a little bit slower.
Jeju, thank you so much for showing us a good time. We really enjoyed ourselves, and from people that come from a really fast-paced, stressful life in Singapore, this was such a welcome change.
Now, before we officially say goodbye, we would like to give thanks to our travel partner, HSBC TravelOne Credit Card. Your support and partnership during this trip has made this journey even more rewarding and fabulous for all of us right here.
For us, we love to have new experiences. We love to eat, we love to shop. If you eat as much as I do, you definitely need this card right away. I highly recommend it because of its accelerated earn rate and on top of that, instant reward redemptions. Really fantastic music to my ears when it comes to traveling. So if you're watching this right now, please remember HSBC TravelOne Credit Card for your next expedition.
So go forth, enjoy a world of travel freedom with the HSBC TravelOne Credit Card and go check out the HSBC TravelOne welcome offer right now. In the meantime, 감사합니다.
Helme topayo. That means see you next time. Not a heartland in Singapore, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got it right.
I think we did.
I don't know.
Sounds accurate to us, right?
John is not here to police us right now. I'm just going to assume it's right. Bye!
Brought to you by HSBC.